Hi everyone, my name is Anifa Bazubagira. I'm currently pursuing Bachelor's of Arts in Business Management with concentration in Logistics and Operations in South New Hampshire and a CAPA program. Today I'm going to talk about my research proposal where my topic is evaluating the impact of microtransportation management strategies on customer certifications and company's productivity. Within this video, I'm going to talk about 3 chapters, where within that 3 chapters there are many other sub-chapters. Within those 3 chapters are introductions, literature review, and methodology. Within the introduction, there's a background and problem statement and construction framework and hypotheses. While in the literature review, I'm going to talk about those the general objectives and specific objectives, and then in the methodology, I'm going to talk about research design, data correction tools, ethical considerations, and the limitations. So starting from the introduction, actually I have seen how these microtransportations, like vehicles, like bicycles, how crucial they are, and I have personally seen how they face challenges, like maybe for the part of the customers, like how they can be the pricing, how can be up or down, or maybe the driver performance, or how can they book so they can be able to go through where they want to go, like from in cities like Kigali. Like according to Daniel, 2022 has stated how 40% of people has been made certified according to the management strategies many companies have been used, and specifically we are talking about microtransportation. I'm going to go, my case study is going to be Fidelity Company, so they'll be able to use that same company to be able to use the some qualitative data and quantitative data to evaluate what are the gaps we have, because we have seen that we have a gaps of lack of empirical data that shows how the microtransportation management strategies can affect customer certifications and companies' productivities. We also have the variables where we have dependent variables and independent variables. For dependent variables, there is microtransportation management strategies, and we also clearly understand that independent variables depends on dependent variables. For independent variables, we have customer certifications and companies' productivities. And we also have the hypotheses. In the hypothesis, we have null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. In null hypothesis is where said that there's no significant impact on customer certifications and companies' productivities according to the microtransportation management strategies. While alternative said that the microtransportation management strategies can have a significant impact on the customer certifications and companies' productivity. According to that, we are also going to the literature review. In the literature review, before talking to the literature review, we also have the objectives. In the objective, we have general objective and specific objective. General objectives as assessing the impact of microtransportation management strategies on customer certifications and companies' productivity. While the specific are 3 is identify those management strategies, like what are they, making the list, like, and then the customers they take what are the management strategies within the Fidelity Company, and after that identifying, we are going to assess those management strategies, like it's assessing, and then we see how they affect maybe companies' productivity or even so the customer certification. After assessing, we are going also to evaluate other factors. What can be other factors that can affect customer certifications and companies' productivity without those management strategies? Maybe they can be hygiene, maybe it can be government rules, and so on. So going through literature review. Under literature review, firstly the literature review is reading others' papers, like others' research, and we see what they have been talking. And then in the literature review, we're actually going to have those specific objectives. Firstly, we have the introduction, as I said, that is reading the others' research, what they talk about the customer certifications and companies' productivities in microtransportations, and how those management strategies can affect them. And also, the first title is going to be the what are those management strategies and how can affect the customer certifications and companies' productivities. While assessing as the second title, we are going to assess how those management strategies affect the customer certifications. Then year 2023 have stated how the like 50% of people uh, being able to be satisfied according to what the company gives, what the services they give. They be able to get the ticket they want? I'll be able to have the minimal prices, like what are this, and how having the minimum prices is going also to affect companies' productivity. And also we are going to do the going to the methodology part. So in the methodology part we have research design, and then in the research design I'm going to use the case study as my research design, which is going to help with the mixed method where I'm going to collect both qualitative and quantitative data. I'm going to collect qualitative and quantitative data that is going to help me to have be able to have those strategies they have been used, but also have the maybe percentages, so I'll be able to fill the gaps we have in our research. So by concluding, I'm going to use Fidelity Company as I stated before as my case study, and also going to have to correct in my research proposal. I have put in those questions I'm going to ask in the research in the company, because I'm going to collect data within that to the field of the Fidelity Company, because I'll be able to see what the expression, maybe they're not lying, and then for be able to fill our gaps. Thank you.